What's going on, guys? My name's Chopper, and today, guys, is another episode of the zombie storyline What If. Now, this is the first time we've actually had a part 2 in this series. This is going to be our first episode where it's actually a continuation off an episode that I did about 2 weeks ago. If you guys want to go see that one, it'll be down below in the description. I really highly recommend that you go watch this episode first before listening to this one because it's going to make a lot more sense than the narrative. You need both parts for it to be a cohesive story. But if this does happen to be your first video and you don't really know how this series works, basically we take a small part of the zombie storyline and we change it up and we kind of just take the reins of the story and I get to take it where I want, and it usually gets pretty interesting. So today's episode is going to be part 2 of What If Peter McCain Never Got Discovered by Group 9 through 5 when he was doing research there, and that's going to be this for today. But in future episodes, if you guys want a topic talked about, if you think there's something interesting that would make for a good story, all you have to do is either leave it in a comment on this video in the comment section down below, or you can send me a tweet on Twitter, and the link to that will be in the description as well. While you're over there, make sure you do drop me a follow. I would really appreciate that. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get this episode started. Now, for those of you who did not see the episode, just need a quick refresher. Where we left off was Dempsey and Peter McCain found Dr. Edward Richtofen and Maxis in their office. Dempsey peers through the window and wonders if he should strike while he has Richtofen right there and Maxis, and they're distracted. But before he can do anything, he sees Richtofen and Maxis shake hands and then promptly exit the door. But Dempsey and Peter are already too close to get away and they have been spotted. Richtofen looks a little surprised, but pleasantly surprised. He asks Peter and Dempsey to come along with him. He acts like they've been friends for a while, and this is very strange. Dempsey and Peter, who are trying to get more information right now, and Richtofen's acting quite friendly with them, is very strange and it's throwing them off, but they do follow Richtofen and Maxis to wherever they're going. Eventually, they end up in the room where there is a big, massive bell teleporter at the other side, and Richtofen says that they need to run some tests, and that the other two can stay along and help, take notes and research for this. Dr. Maxis begins to explain that this experiment is going to be on animals.
Initiating test number 6. Subject is within test chamber. Activate power. Damn it, Edward! Did you set up the device correctly?
Yes, Doctor. As per your specifications.
If you had done it to my specifications, then it would have worked, wouldn't it? As usual, your incompetence has...
What? Do you hear that, Doctor?
Quiet, you fool! Test number 6 is a failure, but the experiment has caused some kind of electrical force energized within the chamber. Well, open the door!
Doctor, I don't think...
Open the door! Now!
What are you doing with Fluffy?
Damn it, Samantha, I told you never to come in here. Edward, get her out of here.
Yes, Doctor.
What's wrong with her? Daddy, what did you do? Fluffy!
Come back here, Samantha! Stop her! Easy. Come here, Samantha. Good girl, Flossie. Gently, Samantha.
Both Dempsey and Peter see that Samantha is going up to the teleporter to rescue her dog, and they go up there to try to stop her. Dempsey goes into the machine with them to stop, but Peter stays a little bit back behind.
That's not Flossie anymore. We must get out of here. What? Edward, what are you doing? Open the door! Edward, open this door now!
I'm scared.
Don't go! Stay by me, Samantha!
Goodbye, Dr. Maxis.
Richtofen still ended up ultimately betraying Maxis, but instead of just Samantha and Maxis within the teleporter, Dempsey was in there as well. So this just leaves Richtofen and Peter in the same room. The bond that Peter and Dempsey had for him coming to rescue him made Peter felt like he owed Dempsey something, and now that his best friend that situation is gone, he felt like he needed to do something about it. Quickly looking over and reaching for the weapon that Dempsey had left behind before he got in the teleporter, Peter picked it up, promptly went over to Richtofen, who was still at the control console, and shot him dead. This leaves Peter in the facility completely and utterly alone. There's nobody else in that room. Dr. Maxis and Dempsey and Samantha have been teleported. Dr. Richtofen has just been shot dead, and now it is only Peter with no way out. With the facility on lockdown and the zombie infection spreading even faster, Peter McCain can now hear zombies approaching his location outside of him. Knowing that it's only a matter of minutes before he's going to be overwhelmed by the zombies, Peter takes Dempsey's weapon, who is his only friend now, looks down the barrel of the weapon feeling hopeless and alone, and pulls the trigger. So there we go, guys. That's what I think would happen at the very end if Peter Mccain was not discovered immediately by Group 935. I truly think things would have played out that way. Now, this ended up taking a much darker turn than I previously expected, but it is what it is. This is kind of what happens with this zombie storyline. We really just make it up as we go along and kind of see what would be good for a good story narrative. So anyway, guys, that is going to be pretty much it for today. If you have any other topics that you want to be talked about in a What If series, all you have to do is either tweet me or leave it in the comment section down below. I hope you did enjoy my take on this one, and if you did, make sure to leave a like on the video. I would really appreciate that, and I really do. I'm thankful for all the support that you show on this series in general. So I think that is going to wrap it up for today. If you guys are also new to the channel, make sure to subscribe if you are not already, just so you can see more of these. And if you do want to see the rest of the zombie storyline what ifs that I made, there will be a link to the playlist down below in the description. So other than that, guys, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.